few words. There are only 3 ways to handle my father. Unfortunately, none of us know what they are. But as an accountant, there is something we do know about Dad, and that is his aptitude for and his love of numbers. So tonight, numbers. So tonight I'll be guided by numbers. So let's start with 7, since we're here celebrating 7 decades of Dad's life. The first decade was marked by 2 loving parents who must be so proud of all that their son achieved, and who we miss tonight, and a big move from Europe to a new life in Australia. The second decade saw the birth of his baby brother Neil, Talmud Torah, Elwood High, B'nai Akiva, the forging of lifelong friendships, some of whom are here with us tonight. And in 1966, culminating in 1966 in the first of what must now number over some 30 trips to Israel. We grew up hearing stories of Dad's rebellious third decade, the start of his commitment to the community, and culminating in him meeting and marrying Mum and tempting her away from Israel. The fourth decade was one of becoming a father, and during which we shared my favourite childhood memories. Road trips through the desert together, adventures to the USA, laughter, and being on the other end of his famous surfs just once or twice. The fifth decade reinforced for all of us the unique characteristics for which Dad commands respect from all of us. Dedication to his family, in particular his passionate campaign on behalf of Daniel, and the start of a wonderful life at 50 Arunuru. The sixth decade continued these passions. His commitment to Yavna College and Mizrahi, the marriage of his 2 eldest children, and never missing a simcha anywhere in the world for his family. The last 10 years have been highlighted by becoming Papa John and moving into this beautiful new house, which becomes even more of a home as it's filled with your loved ones tonight. To celebrate tonight's Simcha Dad 70. Dad's 7th decade culminated with the arrival of his 7th grandchild, Amiel. Dad revels in being a grandfather with a youth and energy that his almost retirement seems to have gifted him. So that takes care of 7. So working backwards, we're back at 6. 6 is special to me because with Ariel, my son, having turned 6 last week, it marks 6 years since I first started to understand the other half of the father-son relationship. My opportunity to teach and give my son and daughters all that I've learned and continue to learn from my father. Now, my math skills don't come close to Dad's, but even I know what comes next, 5. So, with the addition to Tori and Rachel to our family, Dad is now father to 5. 4 are Dad's siblings, Sue and Neil, Selwyn and Jeff, for whom Dad has been and remains a counsel, an advocate and a friend. 3 are the continents across which our immediate family now live, but despite distance and time zones, technology, travel and Dad's commitment to family has meant that we're all able to feel like we're a constant and integral part of each other's lives. 2 is Dad and Mum, a partnership that now spans over 40 years, 5 children, 7 grandchildren and counting, I think. Hundreds of friends, many ups, some downs, but a bond and a love that seems to grow stronger each year that passes. And finally we get to 1. The reason we're here tonight, my dad. Dad, take a moment to look around the room. With your family and closest friends surrounding you, your grandchildren asleep around the corner, your children and grandchildren in New York, and count your blessings. We're counting how much of a blessing your life has been to us. So, 1 final number, until 120, I've made it.